Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do a review of Unlocking Sanity by Petersen Games. Now this is pretty much a Cthulhu style themed board game, roll and write, where you're rolling dice and you're inputting information on this brain paper, and you're trying to get the most positive points, and you're rolling positive dice and negative dice, and determine if you go insane, you get cards. So the cards do different things. They could hurt you, or they could pretty much help you throughout the games, or hurt you throughout the game. So we're just going to jump right into the review. So for the rules, I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5. The rules could be a little bit fine-tuned. Just some aspects of the rules which were a little bit more clear, and there's very little illustrations to show how some of the mechanics works, and it's just mostly text-based. And so for people that are visual and not, the rules could be a little bit of a hindrance. So 4.5 out of 5. Component quality, I would give it like a 3 out of 5, and that has nothing to do with the actual quality of the dice and everything. It's that the minus dice are really hard to distinguish what color each one is, and really hard to see what the numbers are. So like this one right here, the yellow and the green, and especially when you're grabbing it from the pouch, you don't know if it's green or the green or blue, or green or yellow kind of mashed together, and so does the red and purple. Those are very clear, almost look the same. And so that is the reason I give the component quality like a 3 out of 5, because the dice pretty much make it really hard to play the game, and a little bit of a nuisance as you're playing. So 3 out of 5 in the components. Experience, I would get a 3 out of 5. This is we played other roll and write. This one just did not perform as we wanted. It has cool ideas. I think the dice kind of hindered the experience because it was just a little frustrating to try to see what the numbers are. Also, times you have to grab some of the other dice just to even see what the color dice is, especially if you're using lights around. If you use a lot of lights, which we use a lot of lights because we're always doing videos, we probably have like 5 or 6 lights. And so a little bit of a, and I can't even imagine without lights, it'll be, because they're so, in the more darker setting, it would be even probably harder to distinguish the different colors. So just a little frustrating. So 3 out of 5 in the experience. Mechanics, I would give it 3 out of 5. It's just a lot of math in this game, and so you're just it's gonna be a lot of parts where you're just counting and subtracting, adding, and so the way the game works is each player rolls 2 positive dice. You get to choose what dice you pretty much roll, unless a card pretty much tells you you have to pick a certain color or stipulate something different. And then each turn you roll also one of the negative dice that you're going to be grabbing for the pouch. And then once all the negative dice are rolled, then you put it back and you start over with the negative dice. Or I think it might be when you have one left, you put it in the bag and you pretty much start over. But each time you pick one positive out of the 2 dice that you roll, and you put in the positive side, which will be right here or right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 You put them on there. And then the negative, the way it works, you have to put the negative on the color that it's represented on the dice and any adjacent, pretty much, I guess, diamonds or whatever shape they are. But you have to put a adjacent. So like here's the -8. I put -8 right here. You can also put it on the purple. So it just has to be adjacent to it. So, and then if you can't put it adjacent, then you pay a penalty, and there's penalties that you do in the game that pretty much you just follow the rules. And then also, if you're the first one to go insane, before you do any of that, if you're insane, if you're negative, like if I had an 8 and 6, which would be 14, but my purple was above or over -14. So if I had like -15, and I had +14, then I would go insane. And the way that works, if you're the first one to go insane, you pick up the first purple, which it says first to insanity purple, grab that one, and you grab one that just regular ones. If you're not the first one, then what you do is you just grab the just the regular purple, not the one that states first to insanity purple. And each card does different things, which is pretty cool. But just a lot of math, and pretty much I already finished. I have bachelor's degree in college. I just don't want to, go back to just doing a whole bunch of math and everything. It's just and then also the dice were just a little bit frustrating, as I said, and so, which I think that had a big part of what hampered the game is the dice is just really, really needs to be reworked. So 3 out of 5 in the mechanics. Replayability, I'll give it 3 out of 5. The dice are just frustrating. There's a lot of math that you're gonna be doing. It's little setup time and also little downtime. Downtime I would say is probably like 10 to 15 minutes. Setup time probably 5 minutes or less. And gameplay probably takes 20 to 30 minutes. So overall total, you're looking at 40 minutes max, 40 to 45 minutes to play the game. And so because you're just rolling dice, the biggest part of the downtime is reading the cards and following the rules on the cards. And so replayability, 3 out of 5. Overall total, I would give it like a 5.5 out of 10 and like a 2.5 out of 5. It's a game that I wanted to like because the theme and the idea of the game just seems very creative and just something. And the component quality, I would say, is phenomenal. Really like the cards. They're nice and thick. The cards here, when you go insane, it's nice. The pouch is nice. It's just these dice are very frustrating and need to be redone. And so, and there's just so much math and different things that you're going to be doing. So if you had a long day at work and you just want to relax and don't want to use your brain as much, this would be a game that would probably be a little frustrating. And so, especially if you're like an accountant or you're doing math at work all the time, then you don't want to do it also in a game where you're playing. So I just wanted more from the game and thought the theme would just have more elements to the game. And so 2 out of 5, pretty much 5 out of 10. Just really wanted to like it because of the components and the theme. Also, the company is a great company. So if you like this video, please subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. I'm going to have a link where to buy the game, and we'll see you in the next video.